Do you see men, a lot of men that you're talking to, leaning more on the codependent, nice guy type of behavior?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
they just suck it up. They stay silent when she gets cutting. As you said, go into the other room and silently steam. And then she asks him, like, "Are you mad?" And he's like, "No, I'm not mad. I'm not mad." And then he spends the next 10 years with resentment leaking out of him, which is going
Hmm.
to kill the relationship. And when you're a woman, our women all, they all get cutting, because they just blow a gasket because they can't, the emotions are too much. They're emotional creatures. That's just biology. And so I want to teach guys how to be discerning magicians. And the magician is your ability to kind of really handle any situation. So it could be like, you're just an asshole. Like she says something like that. I don't know. And your response could be like, "I'm an asshole? Oh, baby. Like, damn, I didn't know I was an asshole. Shit." And so you sort of go with the humor route where you kind of, it's the Aikido of it. You get a fireball and you kind of dodge it, and then you direct the energy back in a playful way. Or you could amp it up a notch and you could be like, "You know what, baby? Ouch." And then you just pause. It's one of my favorite words when my woman gets toxic is ouch.
Hmm.
So you're not like, "You can't talk to me like that," because that's kind of a weak response. Like,
Yeah.
You can't. But it's just like ouch. And then you sit here, I'm grounded in the earth, eye contact, in connection with her. That didn't feel good. Or that you could take it up to more of a hard boundary, and it's going to sound like, "You know what, baby? No, we're not going to talk to each other that way. And I'm not okay with that. And I'm not going to stay in conversation with it. So you've got to make that choice. I
Hmm.
love you and no."
Hmm.
So if you notice how I'm doing it, I'm putting up a pretty clear boundary, but I'm also staying in connection. It's even the use of "we're not going to talk to each other that way," as opposed to like, "You can't talk to me that way." It's the "I'm here, I love you, I'm in contact and not okay."
Hmm. Hmm.
So let's try this as a team, baby. That all those are very different than sucking it up like a stoic, um, getting all pissy back yourself, uh, or really any other number of toxic ways that we can respond or weak ways that we can respond. So, yeah, boundaries are absolutely part of this, and there's an art to how an actually powerful man can set a boundary. It's not just like give her the Heisman in the face and break her nose with it. You can do it with love, but it can be very damn firm
Yeah.
about what your boundary is and the fact of what you will not stand for.
What I'm seeing here recently in the group is that is the number one thing men are struggling with